Drake May is fifth in the league in passing yards. That is not what I would have expected going into this year. But really, really promising start. One loss to Houston in a game that we very well could have won, not for some wacky turnovers. A thrilling win over the Chargers that would have been a lot more comfortable if we could have not gotten a horrible spot on what could have been a... Oh boy, hang on. We're just gonna do this. So yeah, formation subs are way messed up. I think we gotta get over here. Oh, there's a man in the short area. They're gonna call that a first down, apparently. So you can see here we got... This needs to be Uche. This one, well, I guess Colby Brothers is fine too. So 1st and 10 for Tua at the 31-yard line in the shotgun. Gonna go draw play, and Barham sees that one coming. What the heck? My audio's messed up. See if it figures it out now. Okay. So 2nd and 13. And we're going to give up a pretty good run for Josh Jacobs. Let's go, man. Dolphins wide receiver core is not hugely scary. They got Waddle. Antonio Johnson kind of accidentally in the right place there. He was guarding somebody else, I'm pretty sure. I think he was trying to guard the streak and nearly able to make a play on it. All right, 1st and 10, Tua at midfield, gonna go play action. Got a lot of time, gonna step up. Keon White brings him down. Gain of 1 for number 1. Like how Bentley's out way in coverage and Barham is in the box. Good route by Jacobs. That's got to be the... yeah, there's just kind of no good way to cover that out of the defense we're in. Okay. We'll go cover 2 on 3rd and 1. They just hand this off, we might be in some trouble. 3rd and 1, Tua in the shotgun. Handoff, no, Keon White! We are not in trouble. Jalen Wright swallowed up in the backfield. And the Dolphins are going to have to punt. Probably. Yeah. Really did not have the alignment there to guard the run very well. If I were on the opposite side of that, man, I would have been mad. But just a really good play by the former 1st-round pick. And handoff, Antonio Gibson with a 1st down. Easy yards against that look, as per always. Okay. Gotta get one of those out of the way early. So 2nd and 10. Dolphins don't have great corners. Oh, and I had a man and I waited too long. What was I thinking? I was just kind of worried about having one of those dumb picks. Where I'm like, if I throw right here, is this guy just gonna like somehow magically get that ball? Even though he's way too short. I should have thrown this one over the middle. Douglas wide open. Horrible blitz call by Miami. Like, just leaving everything vacant. And just worst play by me. So 3rd and 10 following one easy first down. Now things looking tough. Gets it to Cooper. But just 8. Would have been enough for a first down if we didn't hit the offensive lineman on the throw to Gibson. And that one's probably going to be a touchback. No, he's going to try to return this one. And he's going to get to the 20. Actually, probably a pretty good read on that. That was about a best case scenario for me. If he could have broken that tackle, it'd be at the 30 or so. So there's a good tackle by Bentley. Josh Jacobs been putting in the work. Older back, but the best Miami was going to find in free agency. Dolphins suddenly have a lot of money. Come on! Gonzo, pick that! It switched me to the wrong guy. You can see, look at this. He's late. It switches me to the guy who has no chance at this, Duggar. And it's only last second here I get Gonzo. If I'd switch me to Gonzalez immediately, I think I'm probably able to steer him in position for a pick, which he probably drops anyway, knowing Christian Gonzalez. But, you know, 3rd down, Tua back to pass, got some time, got a lot of time, runs out. Bentley and Jalen Phillips combined with the sack. A revenge game for the former Dolphin, and we might be locked in a defensive battle. That's been what Miami's mojo is this year. Not us. It used to be, but a lot more offense out of New England now. This could be, see. All right. I want this shot to Douglas. They're gonna get it. They got it covered. Oh, we're gonna have a nice running lane for May, and he doesn't slide even after. I guess I pressed the button a little late, but he pops right back up, so we're good. All right. Furthest downfield we've been so far in this game, and May's gonna have to throw that one away. Good hit by, I think that was Jimmy Butler. Got Malachi Starks in the slot. So what if we go this way? Marion Pimpton fights for the first down. Pretty quick, easy yards in the flat. I think a good audible. It's very hard to run those RPOs on good slot corners, or in that case, safeties that are playing slot corner. Oh, Douglas getting in there with a nice block. Gibson, meanwhile, having a productive day on the ground. And now Let's take a shot. Oh, and they're going to let us, I think. I think at worst we should have a big gain here to T-Mac unless there's like really quick pressure. Floated on Drake May. I mean, like I said, pressure. This is I mean, if I get a good ball here, this is a touchdown, but I just knew I wasn't going to have the time. Got to get past the linebacker, and he puts it way too far. Upfield, not enough in front. You got to watch out for the first round defensive tackle. I can't think of his name right now, but he's a pretty good guy at nose. Not good enough to stop this easy first down for Ramondre Stevenson, though. Currently, we're in a pretty good spot playoff-wise. We would have actually been out of the playoffs if we lost the Chargers game. We would have been 3-2, and the Chargers would have been 3-2. But since we won that, now and they would have obviously had the tiebreaker over us with the win. But since we won that game, now we're 4-1, they're 2-3, and we've got a tiebreaker over them, so that's a 2.5 game lead. And yeah, our only threats to knock us all the way out of the playoffs right now, that's not grounding. You can't call that grounding. I was outside the pocket. Now I just gotta figure out. I don't know how they got such quick pressure. That's the other thing. Like, what in the world? Wait, how is this cover one? Why are there 5 guys coming? Okay, so let's look. Where am I when I throw it? I'm like past the shadow. Where's the tackle lined up? On the shadow. I'm outside the tackle box. He's here. That's where the tackle box is. And when I throw this away, I guess I don't know where exactly the rules. It's definitely the majority of May's body is outside the tackle box. I don't know, just having your back foot inside the tackle box make it grounding. 3rd and 24, let's just try to get into field goal range. And I don't know if we're even going to get that. I think that bad call might have just cost us points. Oh, we do have wind. We'll just punt. It's fine. I could call timeout. Oh, and that's a horrible punt. It's fine. Points off the board. Thanks to the grounding call. So 1st and 10 now for Tua. Barham. We've been doing well against the run today. I'm dialed in that regard. And that should take us to the end of the quarter. Knotted at 0. Other thing, Gonzalez could have caught that pick. We would have been in really good field position and have probably a touchdown out of that drive because we gained. Man, Antonio Johnson, I would have appreciated if you could have gotten down a little bit quicker. You had nothing else to do. 3rd and 2. Peppers get down. And he's gonna... No shot! I had him! I think he got it. I think he did get it. It's Barmore that ruins this one, though. I've got him. And it's Barmore who pushes him past the sticks. Oh, that's a great. Come on, guys. Come on. First and 10. A couple lucky breaks for the Dolphins. Now they'll finally have one go our way. No shot. Man. They're in our territory again. Just couldn't get off those blocks. Let's count. Nope, not. Oh my god, those guys. Run defense that's been so good. Now having some cracks. 2nd and 2. Run it again. There we go. And they snapped it before I was ready. Just lucky break after lucky break for Miami here. Like, we were... No. Okay, that's whatever. Second and 1. I gotta watch the flat. Okay. So we're getting a few pre-snap penalties our way, which is nice. The grounding call absolutely more impactful than either the delay or... Oh, man. Case in point, we just suddenly can't stop Josh Jacobs. 1st and 10. They're going to go same play again. This time we're ready. Second and 11. Tua finally back to pass. There we go. So barring anything crazy, should only be a 3-point deficit that we have to... Or less! As Bentley gets the big sack. Still probably going to be... Yeah, it'll be 3. 49 yards are good from there. But... I mean, just how many little things. Questionable grounding call. The, plays where I wasn't ready. And the Barmore pushing him forward. My pass hitting an offensive lineman. Just... little stuff we gotta clean up here, and we're in good shape. May missing Titaroa McMillan on that blitz. That was huge. Pimpton with 5. Gonna get a little bit bigger in terms of our offensive personnel. What the heck? How do we not get like 3, 4, 5 yards out of that? Got the alley. Come. Let's call this play again. I like this look a lot more. I mean, that's a lineman that's on him. Hopefully hopefully he blitzes. Or Douglas is just fast enough. Nope, neither happens. Jimmy Butler. I don't know if we can afford to go for this here, but I want to at least... Okay. That's fine. Patriots offense that's been dealing this year shut out, and a Patriots run defense that's been really good, suddenly problematic. At least we're not giving up much in the pass game. And we get ball at half, as per always. Just trying to get guys in the box to defend these runs that have been killing us. But this time a throw over the middle to Dawson Knox, Bills legend. It's a first down. Like if they run left, like how are we going to defend that? Phillips barely makes a tackle. 2-minute warning already. Fast half. Our the yardage stats definitely going to take a hit on this game. Oh, and I can't tackle. There you go. Tua back to pass. And just too easy. Can't believe I missed that tackle. That was bad. It's probably 6-0 at the half. That'll help. We're gonna call timeout. There we go. Tua back to pass. To run. Uche with a nasty looking hit. Bentley's hurt. Good rollout to avoid the blitz. Recognize that we dropped the end. Leaving that rushing lane for him to the left. Mean looking tackle though. Antonio Gibson to return. Somebody's got to try to ignite this offense. I mean, right now it's not looking so good. 4 for 8, 24 yards. I mean, this is a last year Drake May type of performance. Titaroa without a catch is not what you like to see. This should hopefully be kind of an easy one for him. I don't know if even that's... Wait. Okay, Drake May reverses Fields. Avoids the sack that he had coming after him. Turns it into a 6-yard gain, gets out of bounds. Play action. Pimpton, long way to get out of bounds. But this one's coming back. I guess of all the plays to be negated by penalty, that's hardly the worst. You get the down back. 2nd and 14. Got some pass protection problems, I feel like. Here's May. Case in point. Now we might be giving them time. I mean, if we give up points here, that's on the hold, because if we had 3rd and inches, we would be getting the first down, and then we'd be fine. Don't really want to get out if we're not going to get the first down, though. May's just taking a beating back there. Jimmy Butler, Chop Robinson. And they're going to get good field position, man. You take away the holding penalty, we get one more first down. We're absolutely running down this clock in the worst case scenario. You're kidding me! You're absolutely kidding me. I mean, that's just that's exactly what you asked for. The short gain in bounds. And now we're dealing with that. Like, I don't know. So they're going to get 3 out of it. They're going to get 3 out of that nonsense. Absolutely ridiculous. This game should be like 3-3. So, I don't know. I mean, May's worst half of the season. T-Mac shut out. Awful, awful, awful protection. Gotta contain the run. Gotta make our tackles. And, I mean, that's not... And gotta stop getting screwed over by just stupid little, like, ref stuff. So, I think... I mean, the run's not been horrible. That's an option. It's also just been awful on 3rd down. Like, I just want to get some easy completions here to get, like, May just in rhythm. Run is probably fine here too, but as long as we don't hit the offensive lineman, that's an easy gain. Okay, 3rd and 3. Titaroa's finally got a catch. Wait, what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, 1st and 10. And May just annihilated. Oh, I think another just thing I've been talking about. Little things. I accidentally called a full slide rather than a half slide. That's on me. We might have T-Mac, though. Come on, please! Yes! Oh, we needed that one badly. Way to make up for the sack. Okay. That, I mean, if we go on to make this interesting or win this game, that's going to be the play I think I can look back on as, I mean, that's the moment. This whole like first half, I was saying, it's bad, but at least we get ball out of half. You squander that opening possession and, have the sack to totally lose momentum and give them good field position. And then you're dead in the water pretty much. Oh, I might have had B, but then he stopped running, so probably for the better. If he kept going, I don't even know who it was. So at worst, we should be making this a one-score game. May grinding. Wait, they score? At the 0? There's no way. Yeah. That was almost a sack, too. Let's get May's rushing touchdown back. Oh, holy cow, we lost a lot of yards on that. Okay. That's your lead if we hadn't done the stupid end of the first half. Missed tackle. Would have been really nice if I could have hit Titaroa and stride on that vertical route. That's the next step. We finally started being able to, like, connect on them. We still can't tackle. Fun stuff. 1st and 10. You want to run it? No, you want to go play action. You want to throw me a pick to bar him. Come on, Peppers. Get there! No shot! Double dropped pick? I mean, I guess at least it was a deep pick and you didn't lose out on a ton of yardage. But that one still hurts. If they punt here, you're basically getting the ball where you would have been had they made a quick tackle off the pick. Third and 7. Barham, you got to get back quick. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, somebody. Yes! The ball's out! Give me that. Okay. This was a disaster of a play. Like, look at that. What is Tua doing? And you take this underneath, right? Nope, you're gonna get Tuckett and what the heck? Is he down? I guess. All right, now we gotta go take the lead. Let's do it. That doesn't help, but Not a huge difference in mentality. Just gotta keep executing well. I guess maybe consider it a lesson learned, and it is possible to win those vertical routes. 2 weeks in a row we've hit one to Titaroa against press, which is something that I've tried a lot of times. I don't want to just go QB sneak. It's just been one of those games. No, let's just do this. Let's do a halfback dive. One of those games where weird stuff happens. Okay, good run, Ramondre. Now let's take advantage. Give me another press on Titaroa. Stevenson protect. That's our issue. That's what we need. May over 100. I mean, I've said this is like one of his worst games of the year. Or this is definitely his worst game of the year so far. 100 yards was also like not all that far off from like an average Drake May game last year. So I had the post. I had the post and I wanted that so bad, and I realized I wasn't gonna get it. I had a lot of stuff. I had Gibson here. Not really. I had the drag. I had the over. Probably had the out. Had the post. I should have just known I didn't have the post. I wasn't going to be able to have enough time for the post. I think I just want this inside zone. 3rd and 2 from the 44. Huge play. Gibson grinds. They gave it to him. Let's go. I mean, that's one where I'd go for it if they overturned it or didn't give it to us, but they could be coming. 1st and 10. Quick to Douglas. Got a lot of guys on the right side, which I'm not sure who they're supposed to be defending. So we'll run left, get into now comfortable field goal range, barring a hold, and take it to the end of the 3rd quarter. A nail biter in Miami. He wants me to go single back, so we'll honor that. I think the spacing. I mean, if they blitz if Chop Robinson is rushing like he normally does, that leaves basically 2 defenders, the linebacker in the corner on that side, and he is rushing, so that leaves Pimpton pretty much unguarded, though the safety comes down. That's a good read from a cover 4 safety coming down that quickly to make that play. All right. Extra protection. What do we got? Wide open Douglas. So last play you had the really good aggressive Dolphins coverage where the guy came down to make that play that I thought he was going to be in no position to make. On the Douglas slant, I thought they were in good position to cover everything, and I didn't really have a good feeling going into the play, but they just dropped way back. There's a nice slant. That one kind of worked because of a rub. You could see that the tight end going vertical. This is debatably OPI. Kamarion Pimpton is going to pretty much make this happen here. Or maybe not. No. I don't know. I thought he was actually running into Pimpton. He just kind of got distracted by him. Let us sneak Palmer underneath. All right. I think I might have Gibson in the flat. We're going to be kind of looking at this right side. Ooh, I should have gone to A. The flat defender went in, or flat defender went out. left me the zig. That was not really what I was expecting. So 3rd and 5. Classic spot for Drake May to take off. This is Titaroa time, preferably. Back to pass. Titaroa, strong hands! A sliding catch behind him, and a good pass lead by May to avoid that corner that was waiting for him. 3rd and goal, or 1st and goal now from the 1. They're coming. We're going to dump this off to Stevenson, and he's got the touchdown! Back-to-back Pats TD drives to take a 14-9 lead. May's heating up. Wait, hang on. I want to look at something. Okay, so it showed Garrett Hurd walking off the field because the backup quarterback is usually the holder. But I subbed in Matt Ariza, the punter, to hold. But it did actually have Ariza as the holder, so that's just a weird animation. Good return to the 26. I mean, the momentum is our way. We're finally figuring things out on offense. And now Tua's got to figure out a way to retake the lead. I knew he wanted to run. And he had kind of the only guy who could stop him was that corner. So we needed to kind of switch who was defending whom. Ooh, they're going screen. Come on! Barham drops the pick 6. That would have been just about your dagger. Whew. I mean, Tua, you gotta watch out, my guy. That's as good as you can play that. They're going screen again. I didn't actually really expect them to do it 2 times in a row, so I back off a little bit. Well, and partly because I just got... When you're in that double A gap, you got to focus on getting back quick in order to get into your coverage assignment, not get beat over the middle. Whereas when you're starting 5 yards back, you can kind of afford to jump down at the snap. Which is, then you just, if you see a screen, you just kind of keep your momentum going and head all the way down. Here we go. I think a blitz coming. May took a lick. This one barely got outside the tackle box. I mean, it's about as far outside as the one that they called grounding. Maybe a little bit more. They had the QB contain on. Second and 10. Not a good game for our completion percentage. There's a wide open Evans. Clyde Rich just like decided not to run his route, by the way. I don't know if you noticed. You're supposed to have a fullback in the flat. Rich was supposed to run to the right. He just like, as soon as I snapped it, he immediately went completely the other way, like he was gonna block or something. I don't know. Man. Thought I was going to be able to actually that was not one of the classic try to throw it aways. That was actually me. I thought I was able to get outside, and then I figured I could either scramble or find somebody after I outran them, but I feel like I have Palmer on the slant. Like, I think this is a man. Palmer drops it. Safety came down, probably not my smartest ball. It was zone. Okay, 3rd and 10. Trying to ice this game. May just under constant duress. Like, we cannot get a pass off. Good punt, though. Great punt. Out at the 7 with no chance to return. Bentley's hurt again, which means I think it's going to be Paul Montgomery coming in here. Barmore, good tackle. Duggar comes down. 2nd and 8. They're going to run it. Paul Montgomery, what a play! The backup linebacker in. Bentley in a close, I'm sorry, in a close game like this. It's calm. 3rd and 6. Huge play. Tua in the shotgun. He's changing the play at the line. Is he going to hand off? He's going to take a sack. No, okay. He's looking like Drake May out there, just annihilated by the blitz. With 5:53 to go now, our offense has a chance to really just put the dagger in this game. 47, so 53 yards, and you can take a 2-score lead, or just, you could run down enough clock. If you score, it takes enough time off the clock probably that they're not going to come back from 2 scores. If you do a field goal, touchdown, your one-play touchdowns can happen with pretty much any amount of time left. That's never completely safe. No matter how much I'd like to give my defense a vote of confidence. And that's just a hospital ball. I gotta figure something out here. I'm not safe in the pocket is the problem. I'm not comfortable like standing in and like going through progressions to read this defense. 3rd and 8. Huge play. Trying to extend this drive and work on putting the dagger. And we got it! Titaroa McMillan a 1st down and a great move to the 37-yard line. Whew. Just a devastating blow if you're Miami. Felt like your defense was dialed in. Drake May, who'd been, I believe his worst completion percentage of the year is 65. He'd been over 70 up into every single game up until the Chargers game. And today he's got to be like 48. Oh, 59. That's not bad. Okay. But yeah, the yards per attempt here of 5, not so hot. So yeah. We'll see what we can manage now inside the 4-minute mark. Let's run it. I don't love the look. The running game has not been consistent. Got off to a good start. Gibson 21 yards on his first 2 carries. Just not a lot since then. There's only 3. Though it's nice because that should be field goal range. Which means now we can focus on go get this 1st down. Here you go. Wide open. No! Demario Douglas was wide open. How did we miss that? Are you kidding me? And that keeps this game alive. Let's be real, because if we get that 1st down, it's not over, but you're looking at obviously field goal at minimum to make it an 8-point lead, which is admittedly very comfortable. 8 points, not a 2-score lead, but you get that you get kind of two layers of security where if you get if you give up the touchdown, you get a second chance to win the game by stopping the 2 point, and then you get a third chance even if you don't by stopping by just winning an OT. There's a huge sack. So you're still feeling very, very good. Probably like a 7 out of 8 chance you win. 50-50 you stop them here. 50-50 you stop the 2 point. 50-50 you win an OT. And the Dolphins basically have to go 3 for 3 on getting all those their way. Sack and that short gain, though, is good. 3rd and 19. Bentley in the game. He's been playing through injury. They're going to go screen again. Come on. Okay. 4th and 11. I was going to say calling timeout here to give me a chance to kind of figure things out, but the Dolphins are apparently in no hurry. I don't know if they're realizing the time on the clock here. I guess they do have their timeouts. Here we go. Tua back to pass. No! He's got a man. A devastating sequence there with 3rd and 19. Can't be so soft. So if Douglas catches that first down and then we just kneel it after that and don't get anything more, like they're pretty much already out of time right now. Oh, shoot. Oh, yes. Okay. .106, one timeout for Miami. 2nd and 9. They got motion. Let's back off a bit. They got more motion. That's fine. Here we go. Tua gonna run almost into a sack, but he gets it away. I don't like blitz. I want to go. We're gonna go soft here. Cover 2 on 3rd and 9. Tua back to pass. Gonzo, huge tackle. Huge tackle. We're going to run the same play again. Bentley's coming. Austin's coming over. Here we go. What do you got? Tua is sacked! And that's your dagger! Boom! Patriots to 5-1. 17 unanswered points. Dolphins win the first half 9-0. Patriots the second half 17-0. An ugly, uncomfortable kind of win, but lot of room for improvement. A lot of things that did go Miami's way that hopefully won't in the future, and we can maybe have some more comfortable victories. But our defense, back in maybe kind of their early season form, may really pick things up in the second half. And Titaroa had a solid second half as well. I think all those 6 were in the second half. Stevenson, a rough game on the ground. Gibson, better. But the pressure was really bad. I don't know if they actually ever sacked us. Oh, yeah, they had the 1 sack. The 1 sack where I called the wrong protection. Other than that, we were actually... I mean, you had the grounding penalties, and you just had a million, like, hit as he throws away, like, all that stuff. John Osai, that's the first round DT I was thinking of. Drop pick by Gonzo. The drop pick, the double drop pick, that was something. No interceptions by either side. So May's at like, I think 4 interceptions now through 6 games. So that's not a horrible pace. Um, yeah, just can't be letting. If Jacksonville's going to probably put up more points than Miami did. If you let May get hit the way he was today, I don't think we're going to be winning that track meet. Got to clean that up. So that's all.